some noise for Shakira! Whenever, wherever, we're meant to be together. Estoy aquí, pidiéndote dónde estás, corazón. Ciegas, sordos, mudas, torpes, tras testaruda. Es todo lo que he sido, por ti me convertí. Porque eres tú, mi sol, la fe con que vivo. Underneath your clouds, there's an endless story. I don't wanna be the exception to get a bit of your attention. Quiero que me quedes tú, me quede tu abrazo. You're the one I need. Mi amor, fue una tortura perderte. No se puede vivir con tanto veneno. So don't bother, I won't die of deception. Can live without him, just a beautiful lie. I'm on tonight, you know my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel you too. I'm starting to believe it should be illegal to deceive a woman's heart. There's a she-wolf in your closet, let it out so it can breathe.
On the line, Shakira, you're on the air with Johnjay and Rich.
Hello, how are you guys?
Good.
Where are you?
In the Bahamas. This is
Ooh.
home for me.
She is dancing
Yeah, I'm
in a
rehearsing with
cage.
my band. I'm getting ready for what's coming.
That video that you have for She-Wolf is aerobatically and aerodynamically the most interesting thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my God! Thank you.
How do you get your feet at the top of a cage and be on your shoulder, just balancing on it, with such
Oh my God.
precision?
You know, the whole routine in the cage, it wasn't improvisation. It wasn't choreographed at all. They just hit play to the music, and I just went crazy. When I least expected it, I was hanging from the bars and doing all those outrageous stuff. But it was fun. It was fun. I don't know. I just felt the spirit of the she-wolf that was possessing me, I guess.
Are you at all into yoga? Because I noticed a couple of yoga poses.
No, not at all.
Really?
I mean, I've done yoga in the past, but it's not something that I love. I'm extra flexible, so it's kind of easy for me. I don't feel that I'm really working out when I'm doing yoga. Maybe I haven't tried the really hard sessions, but I should give it a shot sometime.
Have you thought about putting out a belly dancing video, an instructional belly dancing video?
No, I haven't thought about that.
You
You
should.
think it would be something to think about?
I think a lot of guys would buy it.
Really?
Oh, yeah, of course. Now, I was thinking about your career trajectory, and don't you think it's pretty cool? I know that you're an international person, but how great is it that after your first song, you're on the cover of Rolling Stone?
Oh my God, yeah, I'm so excited about that. You know, it's always, I always feel with every new project that I'm starting from zero, and that I haven't done anything, and I haven't accomplished anything in the past. So it's pretty adrenalizing, you know, to have a new project coming up and a new album, and I'm right here at the threshold of all these exciting things going on in my life, and it's just a very cool moment, you know. And of course, Rolling Stones is just a huge magazine, and I've been on the cover in the past, but you know, it's always a great achievement to like, it feels like a great achievement to be occupying such an important place in a magazine, you know, in a magazine that's so legendary, where so many other amazing artists have been on the cover in the past, people who I admire, you know. So it's really good.
I like that your songs, I can tell that you've been influenced a lot by the music that you grew up listening to. And as a dancer, you're pretty good too. And I'm wondering for you, what do you prefer, dancing in just bare feet or in high heels?
Oh, bare feet. My God, I can't. It's so difficult to dance on high heels. I don't know how many other artists do it. But it's definitely a challenge to me.
Are you married, Shakira?
No, not really. Semi-married. I say semi-married because I've been with the same person for 9 years, and we function as a married couple. But I just don't think that a paper or an institution can bring us any closer than what we already are. So, yeah, that's pretty much the situation.
Well, Shakira, I got this email this morning, and it's titled Shakira Gossip. And it was gossip about you that I've never heard before. And we were deciding whether or not we were going to ask you about it. Because it's not one of those things that you read
Now
about.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I know. I would think you
So
would be.
were we.
Yeah.
So it was so random and completely out of the blue. So should I just read it to you?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, don't get mad. Because I'm just...
We're on the topic.
Okay, it
Go
says...
for it.
It says Shakira Gossip. It says, several years ago, I was involved in, and then she says, well, I was a sex slave. It was in the Pacific Northwest. And there's a very large BDSM network, bondage, discipline, sadism, masochism network. During my training, I was told by a master that Shakira is also a submissive, and it pleased her master to let her have this career. That was 10 years ago.
Oh, my God.
And she goes, I don't know if
That
you
is
can
the
bring...
most hilarious thing I've ever heard.
She goes, I don't know if you can bring this up, but can you ask her if she is
That's
into...
very odd.
I know. It was weird, and we didn't know, but it's like we figured, hey, you know what? It's kind of our job. We might as well ask her. So are you into S&M and all that stuff?
And would your master find that hilarious as well?
I always think that it's not a very wise thing to talk about two things publicly. One, religion and sex. So I try to avoid the subject, but since the question is just so outrageous, I'm going to have to answer it. So no, the answer is no, and that is the funniest thing I've ever heard.
But you are very sensual in your movements for sure, right?
Yeah, well, I definitely feel more in touch with my feminine world and more of a woman now, and it's just a direct expression of my, I don't know, femininity and my, I guess, my inner world, in a certain way. I feel that I've tried to be coherent my entire career, and there are no discrepancies between my music or the way I move on stage and the way I feel inside. After all, dance and music is just an expression of the soul. So I guess, yes, I am more in touch with the woman and the animal inside.
That's so well said.
That's exactly what a typical Protestant would say.
Protestant?
She said she didn't want to talk about religion. No, not a Protestant?
Yeah,
Jehovah's Witness, maybe?
we all talk about freedom, right? We all idealize it, and we all sing anthems about freedom and read and write and recite poems about freedom. But at the end of the day, when someone really dares to become truly free, then it's frowned upon, right? It still is, and it's I think much less today, and much less than many centuries ago, obviously.
Oh, thank you for calling in. And just to recap, Shakira not into S&M.
Yeah.
No.
Right, Shakira?
Thank you very much
Yes.
for clarifying it.
Okay. Thank you, Shakira.
Our pleasure.
Thanks
Come
for
back and
calling
see
in.
us.
I'll never forget this interview. I can promise you that.
Okay, so if we see you at an arena sometime, we're backstage at a meet and greet, we can go, remember you called in and we asked you if you were in S&M, remember? You're going to go, yeah, what's up, guys? I'll
She's
see.
going to say, yeah, I was just talking to my master backstage about that. We thought it was hysterical.
Oh, you guys.
Thanks,
All
Shakira.
right.
All
Well,
right.
thank you so much, and take care, and hope to see you soon in Phoenix.
You got it. Bye-bye, Shakira.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.